To give it some extra flavor, I opt to put salt on my garlic bread.
That's nasty.
Yellow team
Wait,
went a
what
bit
was the
harder.
prompt? What was the
I
prompt?
think
You
there's four
put
members now, actually. That's
I-
crazy. It's just me and Josh now over
you
here.
put
I salt my garlic bread. I salt my
you
garlic bread.
salt your garlic bread.
Yeah,
Why?
because it tastes better. It's that simple.
Like, who,
Okay,
like
so
I put
when do
salt
you-
in every single meal. Like every single thing. Like anything. Like I'll eat all my veg with salt and everything. And I love garlic bread. And I would never do that in a million years.
How do you salt it? Do you salt it before you put it in the oven or after?
Cook the garlic bread, slap it on the plate, boom, 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 in the mouth.
Do you
Okay,
put, like, cheese
what
on or
made you
something?
try this in the first place?
I mean, in many ways, it was a natural impulse. So from my own biology, that kind of saw it in an innate need, an innate want, but also it's a family tradition and one that gets debated endlessly. My mum salts her garlic bread. My grandma salts her garlic bread. But on the other side of the family, you know, there are the non-garlic salters and.
They put sugar on. That's the
I
one.
mean, I don't know what they do in their sort of dens of villainy. It just so happened, you know, you wake up one day and you're a garlic bread salter and you can't turn back.
Can
Have
you
you ever
salt-
tried Southwest sauce on your garlic bread? Because that shit goes on everything.
I don't know what Southwest sauce is.
Chipotle Southwest?
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Yeah,
He has
that's the one.
salt. Did you not hear?
I have an empty salt shaker that has been used purely for garlic bread in the
Alright,
corner of my room.
If you're such a big fan,
That
eat it.
was a lucky.
Eat the bottle.
Eat the fucking glass bottle.
It's like, is this like it's kind of garlic like roll baguettes, like, or is it like the kind of like garlic bread pizza, or is it just like bread that's been pulled? Like what kind of garlic?
I mean, I've done it on bread as well. It doesn't matter. Garlic
You
bread.
put salt on
bread-
bread,
Yeah,
Like bread.
yeah.
like a
Maybe-
sliced pan.
Maybe I'll put butter on.
If this is a lie, you've just made
Maybe.
it way harder for yourself by saying you also
Oh.
put the salt on bread.
I
Nice,
just
committed.
once you, because it like this is the garlic bread. The salt gets in sort of the granules of the toast and the bread. They're made to be together.
Do you put cheese on your garlic bread, or is it just salt and garlic bread?
But you can get different. I view garlic bread as different types: cheesy garlic bread,
Salty
pizza
garlic bread.
eggy garlic bread, and all of them will have salt.
Oh,
Do you like put it? Is there anything? Is it just salt? Do you like put black pepper on the bread? Do you do?
No, I'm not. I'm not a
Okay.
maniac. Why would I pepper my garlic bread?
How often do you eat garlic bread? Why is it so important to you?
Garlic bread, I feel you can just throw with any. Like, say you've got, because I'm sometimes a fussy eater. So say you've got like pasta and it's got pesto on it, and I'm not about the pesto, partly because a lot of the time I'm allergic to it. So you can munch on the garlic bread with a bit of salt and act like you've had a full meal. Garlic bread's just there. It's always there for you. And in the same way, there's always a salt shaker and always a salt packet. You just slap on the garlic bread, call it a day.
So if you salt garlic bread and you salt bread sometimes, what are the boundaries of things you won't salt?
I've yet to find it. Chocolate, sweet stuff. We don't
You're a
salt
fucking
sweet-
coward.
I was gonna say like bananas.
Oh, actually, I have had salts because you can get the sea salt chocolate. That's nice. That's like,
well, yeah, like salted
So I ha-
caramel.
I have
Yeah, I
salted chocolate.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
literally a thing called salted caramel.
Yeah,
that you-
and that is good.
Yeah.
No, you can get the plain just salt chocolate as well. That's out there. I've seen it. I've eaten it.
I haven't had that.
I'm not immediately
you-
thinking of something else I wouldn't salt. Fruit.
Okay.
Toby, have you tried the Nando's garlic bread?
I think I've only been to Nando's like twice in my life.
Would you salt
over the
garlic
course of-
bread in public, or are you like a little bit ashamed of it, or do you have no shame whatsoever?
I just assume until this moment, I assumed it was what everyone else did.
He does think Toad's Turnpike is a good Mario Kart track, so he is
And it
like
is.
built in a contrary. In his balls. He doesn't even know it until it's too late.
Where's
You wanna-
purple
wanna
team all
talk
up in my grill? I thought you were my friends here, you guys.
Salt on your garlic bread and normal bread. I don't know why that wasn't the main focus here. Normal bread.
Why is purple team falling over for something like this when yellow team managed to hold it together with the Poggers kisser? Like they weren't freaking out, but when
that takes-
someone salts their garlic bread, oh, it's the end of the fucking world. I have the
That's what I'm
balls
saying.
to salt it when no one else would. How dare you?
Vince was apologetic, you know. accepted that
Yeah,
all
responsibility.
was not well in the world. Whereas you're still you're trying to convert people over to your shitty cause.
Because it tastes
And
better.
I will not stand for it.
Look, I'm gonna try salted garlic bread, but you are still throwing me on the salted bread.
I'm going to try fucking throwing Josh out as well. What is this? It's all crumbling down.
Have you ever had a toast sandwich?
A toast sandwich?
What is
Yeah,
a toast
yeah, yeah.
sandwich?
That's the thing. You get
Yeah.
Do you
you
salt
toast
it?
one piece of bread. I don't eat this anymore
Oh,
because
toast.
toast
Yeah.
sandwich. I haven't eaten this in
Right,
like
not
a year
toast.
because I've been
Great.
trying to lose weight. But so I've cut out carbs except for garlic bread with salt.
That's the exception.
And you just get 2 pieces of bread and then you toast another piece of bread and then you get 2 normal pieces of bread and then you put the toast in the middle. That's a meal. And that exists. Look it up.
I think over the course of this stream, the whiteness has skyrocketed. It's blinding the viewers, I think. I don't know why we have video on. This is awful.
Vince, do you have any final questions?
Just shame on you.
I think it's a lot of bullshit. Oh my god. I think that was the bullshit from the beginning.
I sadly believe it, but I'm okay with us voting no if Evan wants to, just because I don't want it to be true.
Do you think this is true? Or do you
What?
think
I
it's
hope
a
it's
lie?
not true. But the fact that he said it's not that weird makes me wonder why we didn't get a prompt something like, oh, I tie my shoelaces with my hands, I walk with my feet. So I'm saying lie, 100%.
Toby, was that true or was that a lie?
That was 100% true.
I knew it.
And I want to have a second. Can I have the floor for a second? Because this is wow, we've lost someone. All right. I need to have the floor for a second because I know who sent that prompt. Weferino Smith has DM'd Shay about this thing, and I cannot stress enough.
I do
how
not want
much
to
of a
leak any
big-
of my sources.
How much of a big deal? I wasn't lying when I said this is a family conflict. It genuinely is, and it comes up almost every dinner. When we had recently, right? So obviously, a lot of time, me and Mum will salt our garlic bread and just eat it. Normally, we had David Cosgrove and Ollie round, and we all sat around the family table eating dinner, and we happened to have garlic bread. And I turn to David, and I go, "Do you salt your garlic bread?" David just looks at me, and every time I was like, "No, why would I?" And the table erupted. Like the argument, and this happens constantly. And I just assumed everybody did it. And now every time I keep learning, more and more people are freaked out by this, and it's genuinely driving me wild.
I didn't think it was weird. I just thought it was whatever. But the way everyone in the call reacted to it,
Exactly. Why?
I was immediately like, "That's how everyone reacts to everything Toby says. It's true, 100%." Like as soon as that, I was like, "Yeah, this one's just true." Fuck's
I
sake.
didn't-
There's more videos like this one on Shrambles Clips. There's a video, there's the channel. Also, the show that is from is called I Would Lie to You, my version of British show Would I Lie to You. You can check that out on my Twitch, which is Shrambles, and my Twitter will keep you updated, and that's @Shrambles. Subscribe.